The senior quarterback also listed as a defensive end. And again, we see these teams that go with a big hit right there. 57-0. Mendoza out of the gun. Looks to his left all the way. Quick slant complete. This is going to be a big play all the way down. Cross midfield 40. 20. Chased down from behind inside the 10. And a big play from the Yellow Jackets. But nonetheless, a big play coming from the Yellow Jackets. On their 5th play, 6th play, Mendoza running out to his left. Makes a man miss. Nice move, quick feet. And then he's met by a pack of Bulldogs. Sixth play, 7th coming up for Runge. Scrimmage slated to start at 7 o'clock. A little bit of an early start. Jackets out of the shotgun, handing this one off up the middle, and a good play defensively from a gang of Bulldogs there, and a good defensive stand. The defense there for the Bulldogs, adjusting on the fly to that running game. Daniel Mendoza, again the quarterback, with a back to his left. High snap, hauls it in, flushed out to his right, chased from behind. And that's going to be a sack from the Bulldog defense.
Back to the old college days, but nonetheless, being able to be back in that nice press box.
Comes the blitz. Mendoza steps up. He's going to call his own number. Diving for the pylon. Did he make it? They're going to mark him down at the 1-yard line on offense. And again, they're going 20 plays with the ones, 10 with the twos. Now Runge going from right to left. Play action. Mendoza is going to pick up about 5, maybe 6 yards on that play. Packers for the Bulldog defense wearing the red jerseys. Mendoza back to pass, has time, flushed out to his right. He's going to tuck it and run. Tries to stiff arm a man. A couple of heavy hits from this Bulldog defense. There's going to be some rust on both sides, but nonetheless, being around the field house for that short amount of time we were earlier, there was a feel of relief around the field house, and that's one thing that Coach Ramon Solis mentioned, that the kids were just excited to be back here playing some football, and the defense, again, making another stop back at the line of scrimmage.
They come in maybe late in the spring, or there's a changing of the guard really quickly that maybe don't get a full off season. Well, these coaches are really thrown into the fire just with the way the pandemic has really rocked things.
Mendoza chased from behind, and that's going to be a sack, and whistles are going to come.
And speaking of impressive, other than that early, that big play that the Three Rivers defense gave up, they look pretty solid since.
3 receivers to the left for the Jackets. 1 back to the right of Mendoza. Fakes the bubble screen, hits the slant over the middle, has a man at the 45 down to midfield. The Jackets are going to go with a 3 receiver set and a fullback. They're going to hand this one off. Shaking men, reversing field, shakes off another man at the 25, 30, and finally pushed out of bounds, and a good pickup there from the Jackets.
Around this area kind of reminds me of a New Mexico, Blackwater Draw, Eastern New Mexico, D2 college. Very similar setting.
Quick screen pass. Picks up about 10, maybe 9 yards on that play. For the first time, Caden Solis, the quarterback. He'll take this one himself, and he's going to have nothing but daylight ahead of him. Caden Solis, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Bulldogs. First play. Solis again in his first year as head coach for the Bulldogs. 2-back set, and a team that Coach Solis mentioned they like to do just a little bit of everything.
I feel everything's been the same. People further spread out. Maybe there's not as much mingling going on as before. But the fact that people are out here, but going to be one to watch. Last couple of years, been able to make the playoffs.
Solis back to pass over the middle, caught at the 45, lowering his shoulder. And a big hit coming from the secondary.
Your own guy.
Aguilar.
Got a gun though.
Aguilar football. Out of the gun are the Bulldogs. 3-step drop. Down the seam. Over the middle. Complete. That's why I'm not a quarterback. I saw the receiver down on the right hash wide open. So Elise went to his man over the middle. Nonetheless, a good. Two-back set for the Dogs in the red unis, white pants. Hands this one off. Good seam. Kind of a little awkward fall there from the running back, Davis.
It's just been a really good thing to see happen. I know a lot of these schools, especially with the situation, have really needed an outlet like this, and we're happy to be able to provide that here at Real Sports Live.
And being carried into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow, the power there. He just kept.
Harlingen South and Westlaco and Donna North. So, say for Harlingen, step number one for the Cardinals is win the games that are in front of them, the first three, and hopefully in a leaping grab at the 35 and a good play there from Three Rivers. Twos are in the ball game, and again,
they've struggled a little bit, you know, like you mentioned, getting the center to quarterback exchange a little wonky here, but there was a good one there.
There you go.
That pass is going to be picked off by the Bulldogs. First at Real Sports Live on Instagram and Twitter, and then give us a like on Facebook, Real Sports Live. We're streaming live on Facebook, Twitter, live on our Roku channel, and another sack from the Bulldog defense.
Young again.
Right.
A long weekend, you know, I got to stretch going back to work.
Go, Daniel, look upfield, inside.
And that's because we spend half the time sitting.
Already, yeah.
Already,
Go,
so.
good job.
And a good play defensively there from Runge, and the ball comes out. Regular season. You know, they'll have something to work on, and like you mentioned, a game to get the rust off, get the butterflies out, and a good run here, crossing midfield, 40, 30, 25, down the sideline, chased by a man, all the way down inside the 5-yard line. Scoreboard's telling us first down. The chain gain on the far side is telling us third down. We'll go with the chain gain. That'll be a delayed handoff and a good play defensively for Three Rivers. Kind of just pick 7 down in Edinburgh. Fake the handoff. Solis flushed out to his right, has time, fires the deep ball wide open at the 10. 5 on his feet into the end zone for the touchdown.
They can be a very explosive team on all facets of the game.
Ready, stay deep.
Mendoza is going to turn around, look for the quick screen, and hit instantly by the Dogs. Ready for that play from the get-go.
Watch that middle. Get your hands in.
By the looks of it, the Bulldogs should get one more drive offensively. Handoff up the right hash. And met by a pack of Bulldogs again. This defense. Meanwhile, the Jackets have a date with Flatonia to open up the regular season. Firing this one over the top, leaping catch at the 45, right around midfield.